Greetings, it is I, Mr. Burkhart, with your recap lesson for 21st. I guess this should say the 21st and 22nd. So we did a Jamboard warm-up of looking for, that's not the best example, invented breakfast food using only 3 ingredients. So here we have our breakfast foods. We did that. I greeted people. Let's see, what else did we do? I took a look back at week 2, and so what I did is I just walked through how I assessed all of the week 2 assignments, and just kind of went through them. I didn't really go over all the answers. I will be yeah, I mean, there are videos on there that show you how to do it. And most things, as of last night, I was caught up in grading. I have a little bit more work to do today because things came in after I went to bed. So mostly what I should talk about is what's happening this week is we are working on, our first assignment is to work on a worksheet using the Kami tools, and basically doesn't tell me how long the video is going, so I want to just be careful. This is taking forever though. And so, you know what, I'm glad I came back here because I have to erase this stuff anyways that I put on here. But basically, we're looking at Angela, and she's running to the bus. So they want you to put 0 where Angela is and a 15 where the bus is. And maybe this would be 0, 5, 10, right? And so if she ran to the bus, she would go 15. And then they want to say, well, what if the positive direction was the other way? Instead of toward the bus, what if positive was away from the bus? So then we're going to put the 0 here, put the 15 here, and then this would be 5, and this would be 10. And we're going to take a look at how that's different. So her position when she got to the bus was 0, and her initial position was 15. So her displacement is final minus initial, which would be 0 minus 15, and that's equal to negative 15. So how does her displacement compare for both journeys? Well, they have the same value. Her displacement would be 15 in either case, but if positive is to the right, her displacement is positive 15, and if positive is to the left, her displacement is negative 15. It just depends on which way you say positive is. And if she ran to the bus and back, her distance would be 15 there and 15 back, and it wouldn't matter which way positive was because distance is just a running total. So that is, we talked about that in class today just to get people started on this worksheet. We actually had probably about half of the class period today was just hanging out in class and letting people have time to work and being available to answer questions. It didn't seem like there were a ton of questions, so maybe if we do that again, we'll probably do that on the second meeting of the week instead of the first meeting of the week, because maybe after the week progresses, people will have more questions. Our second activity, so that's a worksheet. The first assignment is a worksheet. The second assignment is kind of a lab. We're going to have this rowboat that rows across the stream merrily, merrily, merrily. And so we're going to collect some data for this boat. And we're going to put the data in the Kami. It's just taking a long time to load because when I make a video, the lag is tremendous. It's the hugest lag. It's the best lag ever. Nobody lags more than me. All right, so you just put the data in the data table, and then you're going to make a little graph of it. And down here, I've created some videos in my free time that explain how to make a graph and how to find the slope of a line on a graph, in case you need help with that. Maybe you haven't had that in math yet, or maybe you forgot. And that's basically the lab for the week. The next assignment is a reading assignment, and it's the last part of chapter 2. And I did learn my lesson. That other reading assignment I gave last week was not constructed well. I did not know that it would be so terrible on a Chromebook. So I created a different kind of a reading assignment for this week. Let's see if this works better for people. Basically, it's right here in the Kami box, and you'll be able to take the notes, right in the yellow boxes to do the things it tells you to do. There's directions up here. And here's a PDF copy of the chapter so that if you need it, you can go look at that, and we can do a workaround assignment if you need it. And our last assignment for the week is basically to play a game. We're going to go to this website, and there's a little game we're going to play. Put your name in here and begin. And then the Pac-Man goes, wanders across the number line, and they ask you a variety of questions, and you have to give the right answer. They're all multiple choice, and they're just reviewing and learning more about distance, displacement, speed, and velocity and position. Okay. And when you're finished with it, when you have a score, an acceptable score, they'll let you take a screenshot of a certificate, and you upload that, and that's your proof that you did the assignment. And I am lost. Where am I? Wow, you do not want that. I guess it opened up in the same window. That's not good. I'm going to have to change that to open up in a new window. Okay, let me just write down new window. Okay, this video has probably gone on way too long. The last thing that we'll do this week is take a quiz, which I have not written yet. I'm getting there. So be patient. If you're a hot runner and you're getting way ahead, you'll have to wait for the quiz. Bye.